And we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, good people?
Welcome to episode 89. Ish, can you believe it?
I can't believe it at all. It's moving so quickly. What's up, everybody?
We are getting so close to episode 100. And wow, I guess we're going to really turn up then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's going on, KD? How you doing? Beautiful.
I am great. I am great. I even got out this weekend outside of the box.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I hooked up with my cousin again, and she and I, like I say, we were friends since very little, since diaper days.
Mm-hmm.
But so I've been hanging out with her, and even did Mexican, and I don't do Mexican, but even did Mexican with a drink.
Okay, I love it. Well, that sounds like a
Mhm.
good time. It's always good to get out and have a good time, especially around some good company with some good energy. Like that is always much needed. So I'm glad that you were able to
Oh,
get out and have a good time and let your hair
mhm.
down a little bit. And hey, now,
Well,
what's going on?
I'm learning from you guys. You know, y'all have been telling me I need to let my guard down, get out a little bit, live a little bit. So that's what I'm attempting to do.
Good, good, good. Shout
Hey,
out to
ladies, we see
hey,
y'all out
ladies.
there.
Yes. What's up to
Hello,
all the members?
everybody.
Yes. What's up to all the members? We see you. Salute. Thank you all. Hello, everyone.
Please hit the like as you come in and even share. Please share us. And again, just welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm just going to go on and take us into the affirmation for the week. Um, the name of this, I sat down and I really thought about it, and I even gave it a name. It's called Keep Going. And it came from me seeing a story this past week that really captured my attention. And I want to bring it to your attention and put it in the form of the way it captured my attention. It reads the story of that of a young lady driving her father, and they drove into an horrific storm. It became nearly impossible for the young lady to see, and with fear, she looked over to her dad and asked, "Dad, what should I do?" He replied to her, "Keep going." She continued to go. The storm got even worse. She saw cars up ahead pulled to the side of the road. A trailer turned over. She looked at Dad. "Dad, what should I do?" Dad calmly said to her, "Keep going." And she obeyed her father. Pretty soon, she saw a clearing up ahead. So as she got into the clearing, he told her, "Now you can stop and look back." And she said, "Why now, Dad?" He said, "What do you see when you look back?" She said, "I see all of the cars that we left behind." He said, "That's because they gave up, but you didn't give up." So that reminded me of our life. When we're going through our storms, we can't give up, no matter how bad it gets. Because if you give up and lay down, you're gonna always be drenched. But if you continue to move, no matter how hard it gets, just continue to move until you see your clearing. And then you too can look back and see where you came from. So, with that being said, let's get ready for some uncensored fun tonight.
Thank you, Katie. That was so amazing, as usual. Um, I think sometimes we all just need those affirmations to help us. You know what I mean? Start
Exactly.
off the new week, to end a week, whatever we've gone through throughout the week, to start the new week fresh. It was beautiful. Thank you, as always. You always get us started off just right.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope it touched
What-
somebody. I know it did me.
What's up? What's up?
Me,
What's up?
me too.
What's up?
Hey, Nell.
Hello, Nell.
The bullshit tonight.
Oh, shit.
I'm coming with it.
Uh oh.
We got an icebreaker question right here. Thank you for the affirmation, Katie. Ish, thank you for those words.
Wait a minute now.
You see this thing?
Oh my God! Look who's here early.
We had to bust right on that.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's up, everybody? I mean, how's everybody doing? Let me say hello to everybody first before I get into y'all shit.
Doing good, doing good. Okay, you and Nell scared me with these attitudes tonight.
I know.
Are
I'm
we
like, wait a
safe?
minute. Hold up. What we doing?
I don't know if we're safe tonight.
What's up, everybody in the chat? So this is going to be the icebreaker. I need to know.
Whoa. Okay. I had dropped my Bluetooth. I don't want to miss this question because I got to be ready for you.
I'm gonna start shelling out years, and I need the ladies to let me know at what year did y'all have this formal meeting with all the women, and y'all decided that y'all just wasn't cooking no more. Y'all worked too hard. That I need to know what year y'all just was like, yo, this cooking every day shit, we not doing that no more. So just tell me the icebreaker question for tonight is, when did women stop cooking? So was it 2015? Was it 2016? Was it before that? Was it 2017? I need to know from the ladies, where are we at? What year did y'all decide that this cooking thing was no longer a thing?
I mean,
stop cooking.
Besides eating out a few nights here and there, like I cook. So I don't know what you talking about. What women you talking about?
Me too. I cook.
What women you talking about?
Me. I am from the South. T. How do you think I do not cook?
So
that's what I'm saying.
Like, how many times a week are you cooking, KD?
Well, now that I am working, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe once or twice, but when I don't cook, my niece cook. We cook. Hey, we can't afford to eat out. If we want to eat, we better cook.
Listen, right. I'm cooking. I'm eating out maybe once or twice a week. I cook about 5 nights out the week, no less typically. This week, I'm not going front. 100-degree weather. We was going out a little bit. We was having some drinks. We was doing that, this, that, and the third. But
No, what have you seen? Have you noticed the drop off?
0.
That's crazy.
I don't get no cook meals.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a motherfucking. And they swear they cooking. They swear they. Like, and I'm not saying I'm in a relationship with you just to cook, for you to cook me. Can I get a plate once in a while?
Once in a while. That's all we ask, ladies. That's all we ask. Can I get a plate?
And I'm super simple. You can put me a grilled cheese on the plate, and I'm content.
No, y'all gotta have some cooked meals.
Little macaroni and cheese.
All we ask is you get a plate once in a while. What's up? What is happening?
Well,
so what does this mean? Y'all cook for yourself, or y'all don't cook for yourself either?
I'm eating out.
I ain't thick for a reason.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't get this thick looking at it.
I'm eating out.
You thick.
Eat out.
No, y'all gotta have some good cooked meals, even if they nice light meals. You should at least have
some vegetables and stuff in there.
I'm saying all the comments saying I cook every night. I never stop cooking.
Where is it at?
Cooking relaxes me. Cooking is my.
Now, I don't love it. I do it, but I do not love cooking. If I had my choice, I would not cook. If it's just me, I would breathe in air first and get full from there. I'm not gonna lie.
Breathe in air. What about if you had a family? Like, what's
I cook. That's why I say now. I cook. Yes. I cook for my family. I cook for my family.
I like her comment. Look at Jennifer comment right there. She said, "Work means nothing. It's my job to take care of him. If I don't, someone else will."
No, I'm seeing.
So true.
No, I'm seeing all these people in the comments saying that they cook, but I'm still waiting on a plate.
Plate, a something. Invite me to a fish fry so I can know it's real.
It sounds good. Where's the plates at?
Right.
But a lot of them are.
I know that Barbara cook a lot. She be putting those plates of food up looking real good.
Looking really good.
You see a lot of them
Mm-hmm.
saying,
I'm sorry, guys.
that's for me. I cook, whatever. I bake once a week. She bakes. Renee is baking. She taking it to
Wow, I'm
another level.
impressed there.
She on her Aunt Jemima joint.
All right now.
That since she's an empty nester, she does meal prep.
Now that's what Ebony does for the entire family. She meal preps for the entire week.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
dope.
What about you,
And she
Kate?
does it
You
very
are you
do
cooking?
I meal prep?
You working? Are you taking meals to school? I mean, not to school, to work with you?
No, I don't eat during the day.
Well,
Look at those.
I don't
well,
eat. I don't eat during the day. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm missing the set food. Where they have our meals there. If it's there, I will eat it. But no,
You know
I've
that
never been able to eat that.
the Surgeon General says you got to eat at least 3 balanced meals a day, or your brain, the oxygen to your brain, doesn't fully translate,
Well,
and it cuts
now
certain,
we
and it cuts
getting
off
somewhere.
parts of your brain, and come Sunday they don't work well. You got
Well,
to work.
now we're getting to the reason why I'm so airy, huh?
I didn't call it. I didn't
because
say
you
that's the
don't
Surgeon
eat.
General's rule.
I can't. I
What we got
can't.
going on, people? What's up, T?
It's rough out here, man. It's rough.
Bad out here, gang.
Them ribs is touching. That's sickening.
It's
We
rough.
got
Hope everybody has been chill this week. It's been a hot one everywhere. We've talked to everybody everywhere from the West Coast over to the East Coast. It's been a scorcher. Hopefully you've been safe. Your loved ones are still safe. The elderly, make sure y'all check on the elderly people. This is the times when they need our extra special attention. And people, it's 2022. Stop leaving your kids in the car. Stop leaving your kids in the car.
Wow.
If you can't manage to take your kids out the car, it's either one, don't fucking have them, or stay your ass home.
mm,
It's hot.
Stop leaving your
I
kids in the
agree.
car. I was just in the mall. I was yesterday at the mall parking lot yesterday after I was leaving work, and it was the whole squad team out there trying to bust the windows out of these cars to get this little baby out the car. It was a baby. It wasn't even it was a baby. They took the kid out the car, pouring water all on the little baby's head. The little baby was, you put me out there for 10 minutes and I'm gonna die. Let alone a
Oh
baby.
my gosh.
This is
mm.
crazy, people.
Yeah,
Please stop. Be very. If you can't remember to take your kid out the car, you that in a rush to get what you gotta get, stay your ass home and DoorDash or order out or whatever you gotta do. Or even better yet, don't have it.
how about it?
It's too hot, and I
Mm.
appreciate it, man. I got a couple updates real quick, though, man. Shout out to our day one, people who've always been around supporting us, and shout out to my Capricorn little sister who's also from the field now, Kalina, who's having some family,
Issue.
thing background going on. So prayers up for her, and shout out to Kalina. If you know, you know now.
Absolutely.
But also, who's that new member? Darlene Murphy.
Darlene Murphy.
Nah, she came through with the new member, and she got a green check by her name.
Yes.
See? We can't.
Welcome, Darlene.
Wow.
Thank you.
Welcome, Darlene. We
Welcome.
appreciate you.
Not only did she
Wow.
subscribe to the channel, checking out the channel, but she went out and grabbed one of them Uncensored Mind packages. Shout out to you,
Now
Darlene.
that's what you call a fan.
Yes.
You get a T-shirt,
Now
Darlene,
that's
just
what you
for that.
call a fan.
Just for that.
Wow. Welcome aboard, Darlene.
Yes. Welcome.
Also, I want to give an update on that story that you was talking about with the kids who beat the old dude and he died. The 75-year-old man that was beat with the cone and he died. So I said before when we first talked about this subject, to watch the pattern of these kids. So now they locked up the boy who was the initial one who beat the old man up, but the girl who was with him, the 13-year-old girl, they was playing with a gun and she got shot in the face. So obviously, they're not watching these kids. If this is these same kids, there's a really bad pattern going on, and nobody's watching these kids. And where the hell is the parents? Where are the parents? I need to know where the hell is the parents. If your 13-year-old is out playing with a gun and she gets shot in the face, Luckily, it wasn't, life threatening, and she's gonna survive and she'll be okay. But still, who's watching these kids? Where's DHS? What is happening in the world?
This is a
I
mess.
agree too.
That's a mess. When did that happen? I missed that.
Crazy.
It was
This
like
week.
yesterday or the day before.
This
That
week.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Same
It's
kid,
They
Goodness
too busy
gracious.
doing their own thing, I guess.
same kid.
Where is defect up there? They're not doing their job. I mean,
who?
somebody needs to step in.
Who?
Who?
Defect. Shit. Somebody need to make them take care of kids.
What's
Who was
defense?
Who's defect? What's that?
Fuck is that?
Or is that like equivalent to our DHS? Is that like child services down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it's DHS,
up here?
CYS up this end. Yeah.
I guess they might be a little too busy at this point because of all of these kids is out of control. Parents, where are you, parents? Know where your kids are and watch your kids sometimes. You can't just send your kids outside and let them play till like 2 a.m. Where are the parents? Watch your kids.
It's
Well,
crazy that you
do
say that.
y'all think in the city that y'all live in would start a where they have a curfew?
We have a curfew.
Maybe that can help it.
Curfew
We
in the
have a
states, and that
curfew.
ain't helping it. That
Our
ain't helping
kids don't
Oh,
care
it.
well,
about
damn. Y'all don't.
our kids don't
They
care about
can't they can't stop gun violence. You think they can stop a curfew?
right.
Right.
Our kids
I mean,
don't care.
to be off of the street, for the kids
But
to be off
that's what I'm
of the
saying.
street.
You can
Yeah.
say that all you want. The kids are still
Start at
going
home.
outside.
It starts at home.
Right.
You can't hold the city officials accountable for what the job that the parents is supposed to
Supposed to be doing.
Right.
Right.
do. It did.
Right. And I'm not right. I'm just saying that's the city to take
They released
some kind of action.
CNN
Mhm.
released a poll earlier this week, and they were saying majority of the violence that's going on is between the ages of 13 and 23. That's a
Mm.
that's just a disturbing number. Not only are the victims young, but the assailants are young as well. Typically, a lot of these murders are starting around individuals who are anywhere from 14 to 17 years old. That's crazy. We didn't hear stuff like that when we was coming up. It was always the older crowd and staying away from this type of crowd and that type of crowd. But now it's the young people along with the older people doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So it starts at home, people. You gotta police your kids, and even if you know what I mean, your kids are all grown. Maybe it might be your grandchild. Maybe it might be your niece or your nephew or another.
Right.
Have them conversations. Don't never be too proud to have them conversations. Or, oh, that's my child ain't out there doing nothing, but your child is out there making the most noise. You know what I mean? Make sure you know what's going on in your child's life, because that might be that's going to be the saving grace of them being here a long time, or either locked up or dead. And we don't want the last two things to happen.
I know back when we were growing up, like the neighbors even like watched out for us and checked us when we was doing some stuff that we wasn't supposed to be doing. Like I remember my neighbor telling my mom when I wasn't like when I hooky school or I came home too early or I left too late. Like, back then it took like the village actually was involved in raising and helping you raise your children. So when my mom was at work, neighbors was like telling my mom, filling her in on things, and that just does not happen anymore.
Right. That's because these new parents is like, mind your business. Don't even look at my child.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's get into our first
Or
one.
like the kids themselves when you try to reprimand them now, tell you mind your own business. I mean, look at the clip we showed last week, the TikTok clip. Look how the parent and the child was ready to go to war.
Let's jump right into what we gotta jump into, right? Since we talking about kids, let's talk about the incident that has now garnered national attention, and it's the Sesame Place parade incident, right? If you haven't been under a rock, like some people we know, You would have known that there's an incident that took place at Sesame Place where, during their parade, the characters come out and they interact with, the patrons, the kids mainly. And there was this one instance where this mother captured a video of one of the characters interacting with the kids in front of her kids, beside her kids, behind her kids, but not her kid. Waved the kids off, kind of like gave them a finger, and walked on past. The mother went as far as posting it, and it caught viral attention. It caught everybody from, local celebrities all the way on up to people like Beyonce. What's the other chick name? Kelly. Speaking out, right? As the video started to surface, if you don't know, Sesame Place is located. I hate to say this, but it's located here in the Philadelphia region. It's located in Langhorne, PA, which is literally about a half an hour from Philadelphia. And other parents, black families, captured videos of their kids being mistreated as well. So that one video, it wasn't just that one video, it was a multitude of videos that has now surfaced and caused Sesame Place to issue a public statement. And that's anything that had to do with these big corporations almost seems like they fumbled the ball in the beginning, right? Because the video was telling you can't, even if you are Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder, you could see that blatant disrespect where all the kids that were in and around them was either white or of some other skin tone other than these two black girls. Walked right past the black girls to the next little girl, touched on her little head, and kept on popping. And it just goes to show how these corporations take our money, utilize our resources, use our culture, and let it popularize their bottom line. But at the end of the day, still passes us over. What do y'all think on this?
What's up, ladies?
Listen, I want to say, like, it really is fucked up because children are raised sometimes on Sesame Street. I know Sesame Street was a really big part of my growing up,
Right.
watching as a kid. And it was clear that these two, and I'm referencing the Rosita incident, the very first one that went viral with the two little black girls that was just, you could tell they were so excited. I mean, for a child who, sits at home and Rosita is maybe their favorite character, and then they finally get a chance. Maybe you don't know, like their parent, this might have been the only time they could ever go to Sesame Place. You know what I mean? Or something like that. And they see Rosita, they are ecstatic to see her. You could tell that they're ecstatic to see Rosita. And then for that to happen, like the effects that is going to have on those children, one loving a character so much and the parents allowing those characters to come into their home to touch their children in such a way that they're super and uber excited to see them, and for them to be crushed like that. I don't think there is any way that Sesame Street could, or Sesame Place, the corporation or whatever the case may be, could smooth that over in any way, shape, or form without some real intense training to their workers, to their employees, and getting down to the basis of what Sesame Street is really all about. Because ultimately, that's a learning forum for everyone of all genders, all races. And we've grown up and saw that. And for this to happen, it's craziness.
Absolutely.
I agree. And
What do y'all think would be a good solution?
what you say to
I said,
It
what do
ain't
you,
no. You know what? It's almost like it ain't no solution, right? Because you can offer up a solution, but it's almost like, and I hate to use this analogy, but it's like somebody punching you in the eye, right? They say sorry. They tell you how sorry they are, how upset they are at themselves that they did this to you. but you still have to bear the burden of that hurt,
Right.
and also knowing what that did to you, even after the actual pain is gone, the mental scars that it leaves, right? And far too often, we have to continue to keep coddling our children, making sure that we actually apologize to our children for what others do. And it's disheartening, especially a place like this that's supposed to be fun, exclusively for the child,
Right.
Totally unadulterated, fun, and non-racist, because the characters they have color.
Right.
They're not just of one ethnicity or of gender. They're supposed to be of different makeups, and that's what Sesame Street always has taught us, right? As children, we went to Sesame Place. We had Big Bird, Snuffleupagus, Ernie and Bert,
Cookie Monster.
We had so many different characters that looked so totally different and was supposed to represent us all. And we go to this place now because it's tangible for us to go to Sesame Street. And when we get there, our favorite person doesn't even recognize us. And then the corporation itself puts out this phony response to, oh, it's our practice not to pick up the kids. You didn't have to.
Right.
High five them. They didn't have to be picked up. These little girls were probably 5 or 6. All they wanted to do was just be acknowledged. And far too often, we as the parent or we as our society have to come to the rescue and wrap our arms around these little girls, but the scarring is already there. And they're going to grow up with those thoughts at this early age, and they're going to constantly see this as a pattern. It shouldn't start there, especially not at a fun place.
Right. I do want to say that, as Aisha was saying, we grew up off Sesame Street. I probably learned how to count from Sesame Street. So it's ingrained in us, as kids. It's a good learning tool. And I think the only way they offered like a free couple days for the families that was in the video, that's not going to work. They need to fire those people, which they were probably kids, and they need to retrain probably their whole staff, and put that in the laws of you being an employee there, that you have to treat everybody a certain way. That's the only thing that I think they can do. They'll probably have some kind of settlement. I would file a lawsuit myself if that was one of my kids. So it'll probably be some kind of lawsuits and some kind of payments going out to these families. But they have to definitely restructure their whole training process.
They need sensitivity training.
Right.
A lot of these corporations that handle us and take our money and get rich off of us are not sensitive to our feelings. All right. And I know me and T always, is ragging on the emotional side of things, right? But we have to be emotional in these situations because we're dealing with young people, and these young people are our future. But these young people also take on these behaviors, and they start to act them out way earlier than what they need to. But that's the perpetuation that this world comes into, because it's learned early, right? The ignorances that this world comes with. We come into, you can go to a place like a daycare center, and these kids are playing with each other, white, black, Mexican, Spanish, whatever their race is, or their gender makeup, and they have so much fun with each other. But it's when they get home and they get in their own comfortabilities where they start to learn these behaviors, and then as they get older, they're changing, and they're starting to take on what they learn in their environments outside of the people that they interact with every day. And then that's how these racisms start or continue to fester. Sensitivity training that should be necessary across the board. We should be sensitive.
Hold on, I do want to address what Helen was saying, because who do y'all think what do you say to the kids in this situation? How do you talk to your kids and comfort them in this situation? What would you say, ladies, if that was your child? What would you say to your child, to comfort them in this situation?
Well, I was actually put sort of in that predicament when my child was only 6. His school went to a college to see a movie. It was a 3D movie, and I went along as a chaperone. I'm very happy that I was there at the time, because the name of the movie that they were seeing is called The Drinking Gourd. When I tell you that those black kids, because it was a predominantly white school, but when I tell you, because of the 3Dness of it, if anyone has not read The Drinking Gourd, it's a story about in slavery times. But when they saw that, it terrorized them so bad because they weren't prepared. Hell, I was petrified. I saw my child looking over at me. I'm like, how the hell am I going to explain this to this child? And he told me, and then he said, "Mom, I'm ready to go. This is scary because they had it, skylight to where it was 3D, and it really made them appear to be there." So we as parents, you never know how you're gonna face it when it happens, but it's something that has to be faced, and it has to be told from you because when it come from another place,
We don't know what happened with Katie yet. Each, what are your thoughts? How do you kind of
So
respond in this
yeah.
situation?
I don't know. I think I would just have to, start by trying to explain that, in this world, we're going to encounter individuals that are just not nice. That's how I'm going to start it off. Like, there are going to be people that are just not nice. You know what I mean? No matter how much we want to see niceness from people, especially people that we may expect it from. Not all the time is everybody going to be nice. And then, I would just try to then just say, listen, it's not your fault. You know what I mean? It wasn't you. It wasn't anything that you did. You know what I mean? Some people just don't know how to encounter others at times because it's hard to really at that small age to really get into a conversation about racism for
Right.
them to clearly understand specifically what just happened. So I guess I would, have the kid gloves on and I would kind of just deliver it softly, to the point where I would let them know that hey, listen, it's not your fault. It wasn't anything that you did. Sometimes people are just not nice. And then I would have to break it down too. That's not the real Rosita.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's somebody that's just dressed up as her today or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I would then try to hopefully save some integrity to that character to which they love. You know what I mean? So that maybe it's not completely stripped away because Rosita herself didn't do it. You know what I mean? It's a character. So I don't know. It's just I would try to save some of the softness if I could.
I just want to say that, ladies, here's one time where y'all always want to be coddled. Here's a perfect time where coddling can be, explored. That's all I'm gonna say.
Correct.
You know, while we talk about that, the person that I want to commend in this whole process is the parent.
Right.
Because far too often, when something happens to us, or we tell someone what happened, the first thing is like, I would have acted out. I'd have tripped. I'd have did this. But you can't. And the reason why you can't is because it exposes it. The moment we trip and act out is we minimize exactly what they've done,
Right.
maximizes our ignorance. And it shows how, and the world would say, well, yeah, that happened. But look how you reacted at a Park 8. So yes, you had a legitimate, yes, your gripe was legitimate, but the actions was horrendous. And I'm glad she kept it together. One, to show maturity to her children in front of them and say, you bigger than that, ladies. Yeah, that's cool. We're going to let them rock. This is a learning experience. When we get home, we're going to teach this, but we're going to we're gonna do. Show them what it is to be fucked with the wrong people, and that's how you handle things with maturity. We can't act out. We can't act stupid because what happens? They call the cops on us. We in jail while the operations are still going day to day and they making their money. And then once it gets out, it looks like it's only getting out because we acted crazy and we trying to now explain why we did what we did. But keeping your composure and allowing things to manifest itself always is the best key. And I'm learning that. I'm trying to learn that. These are actions in life with other people that shows me how to quell, the ignorances of just getting upset so quick, anger management, and just saving face, because these things right there get taken care of. And these young ladies flew out. They got flown out to see the queen. Who the queen is? Beyonce. Beyonce invited them out so they can come play with her kids. You know what I mean? She took them and did some things with them, so I know they had a great time. Kelly Rowland as well. She made sure that she reached out to the mother and set some stuff up. So you got a number of different people that has come to these little girls to make sure that they know that they are queens, regardless of if Rosita didn't think so at the time.
Big ups to them. Thank God somebody is making them feel better. In that situation, they did have someone to come to their rescue. Look at the many that may not, because they didn't get the national attention, but they still, had the feelings hurt. So that's where we as parents, please step in, and you got to be the one to build your child up when the world attempt to cut them down. Unfortunately, that's something that they're gonna live in.
Well, like Nell was saying, there's a time and place to whip some ass, and there's a time and place to show some class. So, you have to handle it
That's right.
accordingly.
Yeah, like just whoop Rosina ass in the parking lot at 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, because
That's it.
listen.
You can do it diplomatically,
Howard got a little ugly
like
with-
me. I'm gonna go to the front desk and say, "Hey, how you doing?" The character that's representing Rosina is doing a great job. What's her name? I want to send her a gift basket. Oh, her name's Kelly Bundy. Wait for Kelly by her car. Kick Kelly Bundy's ass. No. We're not promoting no violence over here. We don't do that here. We got sponsors. We don't do that. We're just saying what could have been.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Especially when you were that child. Because I don't care what nobody say. If it had been their child, there's no telling how you would have reacted.
Right.
You would have went off? What would you would have done?
Knowing me, I probably would have acted like my name.
So you would have pulled Rosina's character back by the fur and said, "Come back here."
No, she said like her name. No, that means she's snitching.
Oh, she white girl in it.
Karen. She a Karen.
Oh, she's Karen.
Ah.
She's not Denise.
Yeah,
No, I would handle it like Karen. Like a Karen.
Like a Karen.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Yes.
Don't
I
Karen.
would handle it like a Karen.
Nah, retired chef. She not pistol whipping nobody. She's snitching. No, your aunt. She's snitching. She's not pistol whipping nobody.
Hold on. Hey, you feel appalled because she's pistol whipping Guadalupe, but she's snitching.
Bye, K-Day.
Listen.
But I can't snitch on her.
Bye, K-Day.
Listen, Rosita would have caught them hands.
What is happening?
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know what? I feel the same way. You going with my daughter ass with a pistol? You gonna go snitch on Rosina?
Right.
Well, let me ask you this, Nell. If I came to you and told you, Nell, Guadalupe is being very disrespectful to me, then she comes to you, no, I wasn't, Daddy. She's telling a story. Who are you gonna believe? Those big pretty eyes or these tired eyes?
Don't matter. You can't beat the shit out of my daughter.
Okay.
He said,
No matter
it
who I
don't
pick, no matter who I
matter.
choose, you can't beat it with no gun.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's violation, Katie.
Listen.
That's violation.
Where's Dyfus at? What you call it? Dykeman? What you call it?
Defect.
Defect. That's what you know.
Defect.
I'm calling defect.
Defense.
Keep my daughter up with a gun. Kidding me?
I can't.
Already starting this shit already, and it's only 10 o'clock. We got a lot more show tonight.
Yeah,
We
we
go.
gotta move on, man. What's
All right,
up?
so as we heard, our president of the United States, President Biden, contracted COVID this week.
Ow, Sway.
COVID, brother.
Crazy, right?
So
I never
It's-
seen
it's-
him outside. I never seen him outside. How?
it seems like he think his officials are saying thinks he caught it on his recent trip to go see, either to the Middle East when he met with the Saudi prince and his group, or at some other function. But President Biden has caught COVID, and it kind of was a pretty severe case. So as we know, COVID is ramping up. COVID is ramping up again, and it should, I know we're all tired of that word. It seems like it's been 10 years since we've been under the COVID restriction.
I'm not going back to the mask, man.
Bro, they saying we going back to the mask in September.
In September.
You know why? Because they saying that the monkeypox strand and the COVID strand are starting to interlock together, and now causing some type of something that we ain't never seen, to where monkeypox might now be what HIV, hepatitis, gonorrhea is to our to what our culture is, and that might now be a sexually transmitted disease. And with COVID now running neck and neck with it, coming together, it could cause some type of catastrophe. So they saying we might be masked back up.
I'm not going back to the mask. I'm gonna just be in the crib.
I never stopped masking up. I never stopped wearing mine anyway. I still wear my mask. And JC, I see you, and thanks for joining us tonight. As he said, he just got over a bout of COVID. It's some kind of new strand, VA something or whatever, and he had gotten boosted and vaccinated. So we all know, just because you're boosted and vaccinated, that is not keeping us safe. I wear my mask. I mean, I'm doing everything I possibly can not to get it.
Okay, on Thursday we were talking about, being vaccinated or getting vaccinated and booster shots and all that. And has anybody felt any effects? Do they feel like they felt any effects from getting vaccinated?
Hell yeah. Shit. Yo, my whole life has changed. And we already know I had MS, and I've been dealing with that since 2016. So I kind of know what to expect from that. But the vaccination, I feel like has caused a little bit more in me than MS has ever did. I get numbness now in places. I get numbness in my hands, my feet. And I got checked out for blood clots. I got checked out for, all kind of things, and all the tests came back clear.
All right, hold on now. So let me ask everybody: do y'all think that these are effects from just having COVID, or are these effects from having the shots and the booster, or the combination? Which part of it do y'all think it is that's affecting you the most?
Probably a combination of it, right? Because when you get the vaccine, you're injected with some form or strain of the COVID, correct?
Yeah.
So it's probably a little bit of both.
Hey, Morgan, I'm going to say that's false.
Okay.
Supposedly type O blood doesn't get COVID. I'm O negative. So I had COVID, and it tore my ass up. Mm-hmm. So all these theories, black people can't remember. We couldn't get it was black. We couldn't get it because we like to go outside and heat. Remember because we don't eat chicken wing, like we don't eat bats. It was the first time, like when we first heard we don't eat bats. We eat a lot of chicken. We black. We eat watermelon. We like to go to hot places in the summertime. All this shit they was saying is false. because that shit happened to me. I got it, and I was like, I was vaccinated and boosted. I keep my mask on. I wash my little hands. I stay away from crowds for the most part. I try to be very, very careful when I'm doing a lot of different things because I'm around my elderly father and mother they're getting up there in age. Plus, I have an underlying condition already. So I was doing a lot of shit to keep myself safe. And then, boom, December hit. Darnell was down from December to February. COVID lasted a couple of days, they said, but the effects of COVID lingered to February. Now here comes the shots. To answer your question, see, after I got the shots and before I got COVID, as I can reconcile my brain, I felt different. I felt the numbness and tingling in my hands and my feet, and I just thought, "Oh, I'm getting older."
All right, hold on now. So, and speaking of that, I want to ask you: do you think that's a combination of all that combined with your pre-existing, condition?
It can be, but I talk to people that ain't got shit going on with them. This guy at my job, he just got the booster. He got his second. This is his second booster shot, right? He got a second booster shot Tuesday, right? He was out he worked all Tuesday. He just came back to work Saturday. Said he felt horrible. He said he couldn't move. The right side of his body felt as if he had a stroke. This man is in great shape. He rides a bike every day, 10 miles each way, to stay in shape. He's thin, he's athletic, he's healthy. He says he thinks the shot or whatever's in the shot may have contributed to him feeling this way. And I've talked to people lately that have had the booster shot or had a round of shots lately that's been saying the same thing.
Yeah, I never got the booster shot, but I did get vaccinated. You know how some people got sick when they first got vaccinated? I didn't feel anything when I first got vaccinated.
Whoa!
What's happening?
They groin swelled up. That's called blue balls. That ain't from COVID. Y'all keep playing with them roses. Them roses is the reason why y'all groins are swelling up. That ain't COVID.
Stop.
Y'all using them too much. Leave them alone. We told y'all about that. Be careful down there. It's not a place where y'all supposed to put the toys every 30 minutes. Freaks.
She said her son, didn't she?
Her son using all that?
She said her son got son growing got no, her son growing got swollen.
No, Ebony, my groin swelled up too.
That's right, but Ebony said that her son's groin swelled up, and Janine was with her.
Oh.
Saying that.
I'm like, whoa, what is we doing? We letting our son use the toys on us? What are we doing?
No, listen.
Karen, get on the phone with Typhus. Get on the phone. That shit. I can't take it.
KD, let's talk about your numbness that you were speaking about. I also had that too as well. Go ahead, KD.
Well, as far as I've had the vaccination and one booster, I have noticed a numbness in my arm. I'm not going to say it came from the booster. I'm not going to lie, because the feelings that I do have, it is increasingly getting worse. The numbness where it goes dead, it wakes me up after 2 to 3 hours of sleep now, burning all down into my fingers. I was driving to work Friday morning, and I had to actually get out the car. And thank God I was on the country road, but I had to get out of the car and to shake my arm because it was actually going down the other side. I actually thought that I was about to have a stroke. But working for a chiropractor for many, many years, I do realize that that can be a problem stemming from the C2, C3 as well. Also, because my purse is like a mini suitcase, it's very heavy. I know that I have to empty that. So I can't say that it came from the booster, but I didn't notice it until after I got the booster.
All right.
Just saying. But anybody can always check the CDC.org, and they have possible side effects of what to expect, but not for long term.
All right, let me ask you, Ish, since you said on Thursday that you didn't get vaccinated.
Correct.
Did you ever get COVID though?
I did. I did.
And,
I got
and
COVID. I'm O negative too as well. No.
okay.
I got COVID.
How did it affect?
So
Were you like really sick?
I was really sick. I was really sick. I'm gonna say maybe for about 5, maybe 6 days. I was really sick. I was on my ass.
So do
Um,
you feel like you're still feeling some effects from that?
at the first maybe 2 months after, I really had that dry, nagging cough. It would not go away, and a lot of chest like tightness, which obviously I knew it was from that. But maybe around the third month after I had it, um, yeah, I felt it kind of just go away a little bit, and I had it over the Christmas holiday, so it ruined like Christmas, New Year's. Yeah, I was on my ass.
So I did experience some of that numbness, but it wasn't in the arm where I got the shot at. So I don't know if I'm just getting old or if I had a mild stroke, like I said on Thursday, or whatever is happening. But something's going on. Basically, something's going on, and it's affecting all of us in some shape or form.
Yeah.
You
And
know, it's
Ebony
funny
brought to
you
my
say that.
attention, Ebony had brought to my attention about all of these young ball players just dropping dead who are healthy. And y'all are sports fanatics. I know that y'all have seen where some have whatever happened, heart attacks or whatever, but that's kind of odd, them being so young, all of a sudden having heart problems.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of. I know a couple people that say that they had like some effects that they know came from the vaccination that are they're still experiencing. And it's like, what do you do? Do you not take it for
What
fear
is
that?
Leah talking about? No, Angela, I haven't been checked for carpal tunnel. I don't have carpal tunnel. I know what that is, and I
Now,
don't have.
yeah, now that is true. It could be because I did go through that problem years ago, and I happened to be working for
Tunnel
a
is
group of orthopedic surgeons, and
carpal
I
tunnel.
had to get a shot right there, and it did something.
Carpal tunnel is something different than that. That's not that. Carpal tunnel is something different. I don't have carpal tunnel, but I do
Uh-uh.
want to say that COVID just came through and fucked everybody up, and we have to start taking more better care of ourselves because you know everybody's immune system is different, and you have to constantly try to boost yours. And a lot of people weren't taking care of themselves before this, so a lot of people still aren't taking care of themselves now. We just have to start taking better care of ourselves as we get older. Period. That's just what it is.
Yeah, for
Now, I
sure.
will say this, T. Chanel, I did catch COVID in February. I argued the people down that I didn't have it. Y'all know I never would claim it. So I had been vaccinated at the time, but not boosted. So I will say I did not get sick like Ish did. I don't know if that's because, I was vaccinated or what, but I thank God that I didn't. So I guess that's one positive way of looking at it.
Mhm. My
That-
coworker, she was vaccinated and boosted, and she got I think just one of the boosters. She caught it, and when I tell you, she was just as sick as I was. You know what I mean? So I guess
Mm.
it just really all depends on I guess the person too, because you can have
Well,
some
I
people
would,
who have COVID and don't have any symptoms
yeah.
whatsoever, you know.
Well,
Right.
it's
See,
like T say, you got to take care of yourself. I mean, I
Mhm.
constantly take nutrients, drink teas, um, I walk, stay active. So you do have to take care of your body. And I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm just saying, I'm like T say, be a little bit more conscious now of our bodies, um, because now we got to take extra special care of it. We just really do. So amp up that immune system.
Mhm.
don't forget, like we had on past shows, try the holistic approach. Try the sea mosses, the elderberries. staying up on your vitamins, making sure your immune system is in tip-top shape, making sure that making sure that you're giving yourself a fighting chance. A number of us Americans are overweight. Those things contribute to us sacrificing our immune system, so we are accessible to these type of things. So just be careful out there. If you know what I mean, get yourself on a nice healthy regimen. You know what I mean, walking, drinking your waters, taking your sea moss, your elderberries, and also semen. As we found out, semen does help with a number of different things, and it will get you better. As we've seen, they came out with a study that said if you ingest the male semen, ladies, that helps with skin, your hair, your digestive system, your stomach, and your immune system. It's healthy proteins and those things.
No. So,
Protein shake, girls. Get
Wait a
you one
minute.
in the morning.
Wait a
Protein.
minute. Wait a minute. No. So are you saying just swallow and don't spit?
If you want your immune system to be healthy, y'all better swallow. Stop spitting, because that spit could be the very thing that takes your life.
That's what the word is. They swallow, don't spit. And that's
Swallow, don't spit.
swallow.
I think that was the consensus anyway.
Just think about
Swallow.
it. There's so much. They said there's so much vitamin D in that. I don't have to worry about it. I got it in me. So the men, we ain't got to worry about that. We got to give it. The ladies need it.
That's getting
What up, S? That's just a healthy fact of the day. And if you think we're lying, go look it up. We spit all facts on this show.
It's true, y'all. It's true. I looked it up. It's true.
Like, I'm trying. The ones that's not swallowing, y'all wear glasses. It is helping y'all vision. I'm trying. The study proved it. The lady said the moment she started doing it, she took the glasses off. Never needed to see it. Never needed them to have them again.
I'm not mad at
Mhm.
Not mad at it, right?
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, right.
It's proven.
Katie, don't hate. Katie, don't
It's
hate.
proven. Ask the ladies in the comment. They'll tell you the S ganged out. Like they tell you, they got good flowing hair. The hair is not. They ain't got the bald hair. They ain't got the bad skin. They ain't got the blotches all on their skin. Their skin is flawless. I see it shining.
But I got the banging hair already
Just look at
natural.
me. Look
My
at me and my
skin has
guy's
never
skin.
had a problem.
Look at me and my guy's skin. We got beautiful skin because it's in us. Y'all get it in y'all too. Skin would be so flawless as well.
Listen.
Getting flawless.
Listen.
This place is crazy. What we got going on next, man?
It's them, y'all. It's not us. It's them.
Jay,
Y'all better get on it.
how many people ordered T-shirts from you this week, Jay?
It wasn't a lot.
Exactly. I don't think y'all want us to come to y'all house and knock on y'all doors. I don't think y'all want that. Order these T-shirts. Get y'all Uncensored Minds tee. We got a bunch of fly merch out there.
There will be gifts going out to the first people who are the top 5 that got their memberships. So I think there's only one person that I didn't get their information from, and they said it was something like JJ20 or something. So if anybody knows who that is on the YouTube that had got a membership, make sure they get their contact information into me. So everybody, I see you, Renee. Yours is on the way. Everybody that was in that top 5, I think it was Angelia, Tara. Who else was in there? I don't know. Whoever else on, at least I posted it on the Facebook page. So y'all will be getting y'all gifts.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm sorry, sweetie. Child pleased me today. She said I wear glasses and I know I've been swallowing. Sweetheart, don't stop.
Tell her. Speak for us, glass women wear. The women wearing glasses. Speak for us.
Yeah, you already said you don't. You can't backtrack.
Yeah, you did say
I didn't say I did or didn't. I didn't. I played the fifth on that.
No, Katie, you said place that shit somewhere else. That's what you said.
Somewhere else in my eyes, my hair.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right,
They
because it ain't
anywhere
going
but
down
down the
there.
throat.
You right, I did. Yep, you're right.
Mhm.
That sounds spit. Yeah.
Anywhere but down the throat.
Yo, we gotta shout out. We posted something. T posted something the other day that kind of made me smile and tear up at the same time. And it was those that were first to become Uncensored Minds top fans, and we want to shout them out here on this platform. I know we did it in the group, but for those that don't have Facebook, those that are not following us on social media, we wanted to make sure that we shout out those 5 or 6 people out who stepped up and was number one. Right, beat us to the punch, and those are. Let's go around and name them.
You got the list now?
Yeah, I got the list.
Go ahead, name the list now.
All right.
Because I don't got the list with me. I'm still at work, everybody. What's going on?
Still at work. Dedication.
It's called bills. We got to take care of the bills because the ladies ain't.
They said, KD, you said you was talking about placement. You know you wasn't swallowing.
I was talking about what place.
So,
What?
Yeah.
You saw about the placement of that semen.
Go ahead now.
the first person to join is Renee. Renee was our first Uncensored Mind top fan, followed by Tara, Laura, Angela, and JJ20. So whoever JJ20 is, make sure we get y'all information so we can make sure that we send you your gift as us saying thank you for that. And that's just a dope thing because the moment we put it out there, y'all went and jumped right on it. Right.
Ebony, I don't think you can do a year, John, at one time. I think it just goes monthly, but I'll explain it more in depth. We'll be dropping a video soon explaining how all the membership layers work, how there's 3 different levels. There'll be a video dropping soon to explain all that to you. But the memberships are available. There should be a join button on the channel page and under this video and every other video for those who want to join and have a membership to Uncensored Minds.
So shout out to those ladies out there for making sure that y'all stand up on us. We appreciate you a lot. You know what I mean?
Thank y'all, ladies.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. They be rocking with us hard too. They be following Aisha and I, and ladies, I see y'all daily, and I appreciate you to the
Oh,
fullest.
somebody tried to pick me out the other day. Like I should have been in the top 5. How was I not in the top 5? I'm like, I don't control how you get to the top 5. Like
you starting to get what I get.
The list is right there. Like I can't help it if you didn't.
But you know what? I like that. I like the enthusiasm. Like,
hey,
yo,
I said all the members will be taken care of. It's just the top 5 will get theirs first, and they're gonna get a different special kind of gift. So,
and you could have been in the top 10. Them people just hit like that. Them people just hit like that. So shout outs to those people for following us and rocking with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank
you.
Again, Nay,
what's up, Bob?
Angela, Laura, Tara, and JJ20. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
But all the members will be taken care of. Shout out to all the members. I see y'all with y'all doing, text and stuff over there. We appreciate y'all. What's up? What's next, though, man? Are y'all ready to get into something?
Yes. Let's go.
We're ready to get into it.
All right. So on Thursdays, we always have a group meeting about what we talk about on Sundays. And sometimes there's laughter. Sometimes there's tears. Sometimes there's couples counseling. Sometimes there's all kinds of shit going on. But I don't want to make this a deep conversation. I want to have something light going on because I can make y'all cry like every episode, but we want to keep it fun sometimes as well. We don't always want to go deep to y'all. But this one is going to be called Money Talks and Bullshit Walks. So Nell, take me off the full screen because I need y'all to come on and play this game. What's going on? Are y'all ready?
Ready.
No, you don't know if you're ready.
I don't know, but I'm ready. Let's go.
You don't know if
Let's
you're
go
ready.
for it.
All right, so I need y'all, and y'all can play in the chat as well and put up y'all answers in the chat. But I need y'all to clear your minds and then tell me the first thought that comes to your mind when I ask you these questions. So we talked about your relationship with money. Are you good with money? Do you save? We talked about all these kind of things. So I just want to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is money to you?
10.
10.
God damn, ladies. What's up, Nell?
7.
Nell says 7. The ladies say 10. Let us know in the chat what y'all answer is. All right. The next question is, what do you spend money on the most besides bills? What's up?
Besides bills,
Right.
sneakers.
What's up, ladies?
Beauty products, clothes.
You ain't
What's up?
gotta do that with the sperm. It'll take care of that skin right for you. Cut your whole bill in half.
What's up, Ish?
Going out, dining out.
All right. All right. The next question is, what is the main thing that you hate spending money on?
Besides
Gas
Besides
right
bills.
now.
Besides bills, Ish. What's up, Nell?
Gas.
What's
I
your
don't hate,
answer, girl?
yes.
No, what's your answer?
I don't hate spending money.
Nell doesn't
'Cause
hate spending money on anything.
I can't say bills. So
Right.
outside of bills, everything else is just fun.
Okay. All right. So the question is going to be, who do y'all think money is more important to, men or women?
Women.
Women.
Shit,
Man.
I think women. I think women. I think women. All right. This one is going to be a doozy. I need you to put your thinking caps on this one. Has there ever been a time that you told somebody they couldn't afford you, or you felt like you weren't in their league?
No.
I need you to think about this real hard now, because remember a while ago we had an episode with the Burger King Queen, right?
Don't
So
do it. Don't
so
you do it.
if the Burger King Queen comes to you and tries to holler, are you good?
I'm good.
All
See,
right.
can I explain why I'm good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Reason why I'll be good is because I don't
Look at
limit
God
somebody.
saying both. Wow.
I limit somebody's potential based upon the amount of money that they got. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, whatever I amassed or whatever I got or earned could be taken away from me quickly. So, and I would be forced to start back at whatever zero is or whatever the ground level is. So, a person's stature in my life is not based upon money. You know, what you got is what you got, and how you got it is how you got it. That's why I said I wouldn't be concerned about the type of money they got because it means nothing.
Okay, Ebony, we see you with your new membership. Ladies, what's up? What's your
Hey,
answer?
Ebony.
What's your answer, ladies?
I've never done that. Like I've never told someone, or I've never not dealt with someone because of their money status, or never been afraid to.
So
Yeah.
the fry guy at McDonald's, he can holler.
So here's the thing about
Wait
the fry guy. So wait. Okay. Is he giving me fucking free fries? Then he can fucking holler. No, I'm just joking.
They hot and got salt on them.
No, but seriously though. But no, seriously, like I feel like this is the problem, because he could be working at McDonald's and he could be the fry guy, but he could be having so much potential to do other things, and that could be something. You just saying that's just him? Come on.
We're not doing potential tonight. He cool. He happy with his fry job. What's up?
Yeah, I'm dating Burger King Queen. I don't care about her potential.
No, because Isha's trying to skate over there.
So I am trying to skate over it because, like I could compound on him being a fry guy, but since we can't do that, then I'm going to say, yeah, if he's a good guy, if he treats me well, if he's sweet, kind, and generous with his little McDonald's check, then yes, I'm rocking.
All right, KD. This guy is bagging groceries at ShopRite. What's up?
Well, he's bagging groceries. Okay. And you know what? I commend him. I would give him a big tip, but I would not even give him the idea that he have a chance with me.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Katie. Let's be
I'm not
honest.
dropping the phone tonight. I'm
That's
not
what I'm.
dropping the phone tonight.
Let's be honest tonight, Katie. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Big
what
But
I'm.
I would
fella.
give him a big tip.
That's what
So
I'm
you
talking.
not
And
dating a
keep it
man that
moving.
bagged the groceries?
Katie said, "Hell
I said
no."
I'm not giving
Hell
him
no.
the idea. I'm not giving him the
Why?
idea. Now, wait a minute. Now, if I meet this guy and I don't know what he's doing, get to know him, become friend, and like what I see, then if I find out that's his job, it would not matter to me. But if I see him in a job like that,
We
no.
being honest. We
I'm a
being
little appalled.
no. We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest tonight.
I know we being honest, but we not being honest. The reason why I say we not being honest because you beat us up over
Sure
her
did.
when he
Sure
said
did.
he wouldn't. When that man said I wouldn't date her.
No, I didn't even say that. No, all I said was I wouldn't do that. I didn't say I wouldn't
You
date
wouldn't
her.
do that, and
I
you persecuted us for saying that. So how can you not now date the bad grocery man?
right.
I'm not dropping the phone tonight. I'm not skating.
She
Yeah,
I
said
mean, I'm
she
just, I don't know how, but I'm just saying, if I saw him bagging groceries and he tried to holler at me, I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna entertain the
Katie,
thought.
let's be
but
honest.
If
if
I
my man
happen
got it,
to meet him, if I happen to meet him and I don't know what he do and we vibing and then I find out he's working at the store, then I'm not gonna stop messing with him. I will try to encourage him to even go further. But no, if I just see it,
This is what I'm trying to.
no.
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all because I told y'all men don't care about what women do.
yeah, we don't.
Women care about what
Women care.
women care. That's a thing. That's a real thing. All right,
Yeah, that's a real thing.
we gotta move on to
Well,
the
I mean,
next.
I would not
No,
want
no,
to.
no, no.
No,
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 because
no.
he feel
I'm still
don't
being
you
honest.
dare
If y'all would
backtrack.
let me speak, no, I'm not backtracking. I would not want to inconvenience that young man because,
Who said he's young?
Right. He could be old,
Man
Katie.
might be
okay,
70.
hell, who said I'm not young? Okay, I'm just speaking in general. But I would not want to embarrass him because
Damn.
when it's time for him to go to altar, or for me to go to altar, or for me to go and get my body, he's not gonna be able to afford it. It's gonna make him feel
Cool.
bad.
That's
But why
not
he
cool.
gotta pay for that? Why he gotta pay for your shit?
But if you my man, you got to help keep me together.
Oh
Hold
shit,
up.
you
All
heard
right,
it
that's
first.
cool. But
Y'all heard it
what if this
first.
person really got money and they retire from their job, but they just doing this as
No,
a
no,
spare?
no. We giving too many scenarios. I
Nah,
want people
man,
to
I
stand,
don't like that though.
I want people to stand on their shit. Now, if she don't
Understand?
want to date, if she don't want to date the bagger boy, let her have her shit.
not.
You
She don't
got
want
it.
to date the bagger boy.
You
Let
got
her
it.
have her shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's be honest tonight. Let's be honest tonight. All right, ladies. I need all the ladies in the chat, and I need y'all ladies to stand firm on your answer on this next question right here. Now, the question is, can you function without money? Meaning, are you in a bad mood? Are you not horny? All of these other things outside of money, can you function without money? Because I see a lot of times people be posting like, well, my bills ain't paid. I'm stressed out. I'm not horny today. Like, I don't even want to talk about sex or think about sex if I'm having some kind of money issue. So, ladies and Nell, you can answer this question as well. Can
Listen,
you function without money?
I
no,
can, yes.
Totally can.
I
no,
can.
Totally.
I want y'all both to stand on your answer because I remember this shit.
no.
Oh, I
I
can.
mean, it
Hell, I've
depends.
been surviving without money. Trust me, I can.
I'm
No,
gonna remember
it's
this
Yeah.
shit.
impossible.
Sacrifice.
You
It's
know,
impossible. No,
no, it's
Not
impossible.
I can
impossible.
still function.
you
Like,
can't
I can still function.
function if you can't got no money. You can't pay your bills. You can't live in that house. Get the fuck up.
No, no. So if you fucked up in the game and she trying to give you some head, you ain't taking the head because you fucked up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Functioning, right?
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Like having sex and
Right. Hold on, East. Hold on, East. So now you're not taking a hit? You just said no, you can't do it. What's up?
If I'm fucked up in the game, like what?
If you fucked up,
I can't manage life.
you stopping to play now?
Right.
No, I'm asking. Like I can't manage, I'm
No, you just fucked up at this one point.
and I'm gonna be cool tomorrow.
You don't know if you're gonna be cool tomorrow.
No,
You just fucked up today. You just fucked up. Some
No.
shit happened. You just fucked up.
no. I'm
You
gonna
not
say no.
taking it.
I ain't taking a hit.
See, everybody got to stand on their shit.
I ain't taking the head.
Everybody-
I ain't taking the head because at the end of the day, my focus is more on how I'm gonna get life right, and that right there, at that moment, ain't adding to me getting life right. It's just going to tire me out, and all I want to do is want to chill.
But that's a moment now, and we always talk about how
I live in a moment with my thought.
Wait a minute. We always talk about how that's a stress reliever now.
that's what I'm gonna say. And listen, some good digging put some motivation to you.
Is it stress
Yo, let me
reliever?
go get this paper right
Hold
now.
up. Is
'Cause
it
I'm
stress
straight.
reliever for me when I know all my shit is together?
Right.
Then I can chill. When I got my shit ain't together, I
All your
can't relax.
shit, I mean, you don't have no stress now.
When?
If all your shit is together, you don't have no stress.
Exactly. So that shit is gonna relax me even more. But if my shit ain't together and I don't know if I'm coming or going, I'm turning that shit down because I got that opportunity, that little couple minutes or however long she gotta take to get me to get to the. I could be out here making some shit happen. I'll come back, shorty. Nah,
remember,
we gotta stand on our stand on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Remember that he said.
Head don't make or break me.
All I'm saying is, y'all, everybody remember that Nell said he's turning down the head.
Turn the head down.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm turning the head down. Come back and see me later.
All right, I need everybody to answer this question. Would you rather take money or a gift?
Give me the fucking money because the gifts y'all be giving me.
A gift.
I don't want them gifts.
You don't want
I'll
to
take a gift.
I'd rather have the money. You know what? I'm gonna flip that money. I'm gonna put that money to good use. Sometimes the gift could just be something that's just it could just be something whatever that I might not be able to use at the time. But give me the money. I'm gonna flip the money over and we can buy something nice.
All right, we gotta move on. All right. The next question is: would you rather go on a vacation or take the cash?
Vacation me, please.
Vacation.
What's up, kid? What's up?
Give me the cash. Give me the cash.
With you, Kaden. Give me the cash. I don't care about that vacation.
Give me the cash.
I need the vacation.
Hey, I can plan the vacation later. Give me the cash.
What if it's only $20?
No,
The cash. Okay, it has
Cash
to be
equivalent to the
the
vacation?
value of the vacation.
Nah, I need a
It has to
vacation.
be
I
the
work too
value.
damn hard. I need the vacation.
the cash is equal to the vacation, everybody. People are saying money, vacation. The cash is equal to the vacation, everybody. Y'all going on vacation, man. I need to see my money. I need to see with my money. I'm cool on the vacation. Y'all can have
Nah, give me the vacation. I want
like
to be beautiful and chill.
All right. Next question. I need a real honest answer from everybody. Sex or cash?
Cash.
I could beat my dick.
Sex.
Sex. That's right, E. Sex.
Give me the cash. We can fuck after the cash. Man.
You decide, though. You can't get none.
For how long? For like a month?
No, for life.
For life?
No.
Hey, I'm cool. I've learned to persevere. Shit. Give me the cash.
Give me the cheese.
All right.
I can take that cash and buy me a rose. So give me the cash.
All right. The next I need an honest answer from everybody. The next question. Y'all ready in the chat? The question is: does money make people look better?
Yes.
No.
Yes. If they apply it to themselves.
Look, hey, Nell, all the ladies is going to say yes.
Yeah.
Ladies, let us know in the comments. Does Does money make people look better?
No.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies gonna say yes now. Tell them.
Not to me.
Look at Jay-Z now. Look what happened with Jay-Z now.
Yeah. He was gross and now he beautiful, huh?
Yeah, I mean, now he's beautiful. Janine is saying yes in the chat.
Look at my man J. Look at my man JC. He just shaking his head. He can't understand. He new to the channel and already he's flabbergasted.
JC.
He's flabbergasted. He
JC.
can't
Okay,
even
this
understand
is
that.
why.
This shit is
My
real.
man JC said, "Nah, I'm shaking my head. I can't even."
All right.
This is why. This is why. Look at Arsenio Hall. If he was on the average. Look at Kevin Hart. If he was the average guy.
They're not bad
Look
looking guys.
at Wesley Snipes.
It's everybody got
If he
somebody
was
for
just a
somebody.
regular guy.
This is
Money
everybody
make
out
them
here for
look
everybody. You
good
ain't gotta be
because
really
they
a
take the
millionaire to get
money
somebody.
and they make themselves look. I
Wait a
don't know.
minute.
It just look better. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I
I'm
mean,
not
just
really
did.
judging guys, but Kevin Hart is not an ugly bull.
Yeah, he's not an ugly boy. Don't do that to my man.
No, but I
I didn't
think
say he
too,
was
like,
ugly, but he
yeah,
wouldn't be as good looking as he is.
Now
You know,
he's
he
good.
would be average. He would be considered average.
Okay,
But what's
so
average? What's average to you might be beautiful to somebody else, though.
Well,
this is
I would
true.
think he would be considered average, you know, with his height and all, which is why I was using him.
Oh,
Now he has a
But
big
but before
personality,
he was Kevin Hart,
but I'm just
he hype shaming. KD hype shaming now. KD
yeah,
hype
but
shaming.
before he was Kevin Hart, he had 2
no,
children.
I'm not. No, I'm not high shame, not as short as I am.
You just said what is height, KD. What does this height have to do with
Well,
how you
yeah,
look?
I'm saying most women are going to look at the height. I mean, if he was just the average Joe working at the grocery store,
I can't.
I'm just saying he would not look as good to the female as he do now.
All right. No, I need no. We'll expound on that another time now. No, I need you to stand down on this one. This is only for the ladies. This one is only for the ladies. All right, ladies. If you met a guy or you saw a guy that you liked, would you approach him and offer to take him out on a date?
Yes, I would.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No,
If I really, if I really liked him, I would.
Hmm.
no, you think they being honest? No, what's up? Where you at?
You told him to stand down.
I said,
There we go.
you think they being honest now?
No.
No, go cover his shirt up.
Listen, I'm telling you. I mean, I've gone out on dates where you go Dutch, or you offer to take somebody out. That's just like a natural thing for me. So I don't know.
Shout
Yeah,
out to my ladies in the comments who taking guys out. I see y'all.
yeah.
It's a
Ain't
beautiful.
Y'all
nothing wrong
taking
with
guys
it.
out?
It's a beautiful
Ain't
thing.
nothing wrong with
If
it.
you see something you like, go ahead and holler at it, ladies. If you see something you like, go ahead and holler at it, ladies. Go ahead and holler at it,
Go ahead and holler. There's nothing wrong with hollering.
ladies. Go ahead and holler.
If you like somebody, don't just wait for them to approach you. Say, hey, how you doing? Flirt. Some of y'all be like, oh, I ain't going to approach a guy. But it's a way of getting somebody's attention without saying anything, too. And y'all ladies got that, way of persuasion about yourselves. You know what I mean?
Last question in Bullshit Walks Money Talks. Last question for everybody. What is the number where you can say, I'm good at?
Talk about Willis.
What's that number you can say I'm good at where you're not chasing money anymore?
Oh,
Hmm.
I already got this planned out. I have dreams about this 2 or 3 nights a week.
That's the last question, everybody. What's that number look like for you?
I think my number is anything over 10 million. Anything over 10 million, I can chill. I can sit back. I can be like, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to worry about. And the reason why I say over 10 is because I have a mother and a father that's still alive that I want to make sure they are moved out comfortably and money in the bank. I also got brothers and sisters that I would want to make sure that is cool. But outside of that, if I gave maybe 4 million, I could sit back and chill on the other 6. So anything 10 or above, I'm chill with.
All right, I'm glad you said that now because I did want to expound on that point that you made. So is it a case of you personally having money for you or for you to take care of your people?
See, that's a good question because you never have money just for you. Whenever you got something, you always have to worry about the phone calls because you're gonna get phone calls, regardless of if it's your money or not. People know that you got it, and they're gonna call. Hey, no, I need this. Hey, no, I need that. And I'm not one of them stingy people that just say no, I don't got it. If I got it, I'm gonna help, especially if I love you. And it don't matter. But then two, I'm not selfish enough to have myself with something and my family not. It just don't work that way, especially not my immediate family.
All right, hold on.
And two, the reason why I also said 10 is because I got friends that mean something to me. I got friends that I want to make sure is taken care of, like you, Beans, all of my homies. I want to make sure that even if I can give y'all just 500,000, I still want to be able to do something to where y'all comfortable and y'all starting the process of whatever y'all wanted to do with yourself.
All right, ladies, what's your number? And do you think you cherish the money more for yourself or for your people?
So yeah, I don't know if I could actually say a number, but it would definitely be over the 15, 20 million mark. And I think that it would be more for spreading the wealth around to my family and loved ones. Of course, obviously, I'm going to take care of myself, you know what I mean, with the luxuries and stuff too, and just being comfortable and secure, businesses, investments, whatever. But I'm going to make sure that my family and loved ones is well taken care of as well.
All right, Katie, what's your number? And is it for you or is it for your people?
Honestly, mine is limitless, T. I see big. And it's not for me, it is to help humanity. I have so many visions of getting
Katie
people off the
is
street. I'm
millionaire.
serious. I'm serious.
Hey, Dave.
I am being serious. There's so many homeless people out there on the street that need help. I'm serious.
It's America.
I want to make a difference. Those who know me, who have heard my dreams, they
Wait a
can tell
minute.
you I've been saying this for years.
Wait a minute.
Literally.
So Katie, are you the person that's handing out the money to the people on the street?
Am I the one? No, I mean, I want to make the communities of the people a little bit better for them. Like I have dreams of going right there on Lee Street, buying up some of those houses that are being sold dirt cheap. Get those people off the street. Make way for them by putting them to work inside of that home. Yeah, I mean, this ain't nothing new for what I've been having visions for.
All right, no.
I want to.
I was watching this show earlier. I see that now.
I wrote that.
Look, I was watching this show earlier now, where I don't know if the ladies experienced this, but I remember when we were kids, we did have more fun without a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because when we were younger, we had less money than we do, and we still was able to live. It's like the more money we make, the more we spend. The more responsibilities come with the more money you have. Right? Like you said, we had no money and we still was having a good time. We had no worries. It almost seemed like.
But that's the question now. So, do you think you had more fun then or now?
Now,
I think we had fun then, man.
More fun.
I think we had more fun then because we didn't have the responsibilities that we have now. Right? 15, 16, we're responsible for ourselves.
Right.
40s, we're responsible for us and everything that's involved with us. So, fun times back then, but I wouldn't trade what I got going on now for them because I'm doing a lot more in my adult years than I was when I was in my teen years. So.
All right, ladies, can y'all have fun without spending money?
Yeah,
I can.
for sure.
Can you what?
Have fun without spending money.
Without spending money.
Yeah, because they spending the fuck ours.
That's what I mean. Without spending nobody's money, not spending our money.
Yeah, for sure. Like
I can.
Somebody goddamn money.
I can.
Who? Yeah, like But what fun are we having without spending money though? What we doing?
See, that's what I.
Get creative.
Take me to a
Ain't nothing
state park.
creative.
Listen, take me to a state park. Let me see the turtles. Let me see the fish in the water. I'm lighting up like you just
And you know
spent
what's going? Yeah,
$250 on a steak dinner, and I don't
that's
even eat
cool.
steak.
That's cool. But if I asked you to go see the turtles yesterday when it was 102, was you saying no, Nell, you tripping?
Six,
Or
let's go at 6 a.m. now.
Hold
Let's
on.
go at 6 a.m. before it get hot.
they say, yo,
Look,
I ain't wiped the coal out my eye good enough.
hold on now. So what if we in the crib and I'm with a shorty and I want to have a dance contest with her? We having fun?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You ain't got to
Mhm.
spend no money. There's a lot of things you ain't got to do to spend no money.
Right.
But then after the dance contest, she's going to get hungry. And she want to go to. She's going to want to
Well,
go.
That's when she go in there and cook.
Cook, right? Whip up
Exactly,
something in the kitchen.
Cook
Exactly.
some chicken wings.
Exactly.
Throw some chicken wings in that hot grease. Won't
What if
take
she?
that, and that'll make it
What if
even
she?
more fun.
What if she say she don't know how to do the chicken wing grease? She only know how to do the air fryer.
I know how to do chicken wing grease. I know how to do it. I could do it.
You cooking your own food?
Yeah, I could do it.
All right.
She can flour it. She can flour it.
So yes,
Make it
I guess.
joint effort.
I guess you can be creative without having money, but can you be creative every date without spending money?
I could.
And would that be allowed? Would it get to be a point where we don't never leave the house? We don't never do anything outside.
I don't think it would be allowed, but,
That's
but I could
would
do
it be allowed?
it. But I could do it. I don't think it would be allowed, but I could do it.
That's decent, though. That's a
It would
good
be allowed.
because y'all both stand chefs. I like that because y'all both stand in shape. Y'all both pushing each other. That's a good deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but that's bullshit walks. Money talks, everybody.
That was cool.
I'm a cheap date.
I like that too.
I'm a cheap date. I'm a non-complicated cheap date. A date for me would be anything involving you having leggings on. You get anything you want out of me when you do that. You want the Louis Vuitton bag, $6,000. You got a pair of leggings on.
Got it.
Got it. Want a new car? Got some leggings on.
Leggings on. You got
Oh, I can't.
I don't know if y'all know this shit. It moves me. It behooves me. It takes me to
I'll
another
tell you,
level.
bro.
So, how are you doing not seeing the leggings that much right now in this 100-degree weather?
See, I'm not looking at nothing other than mine, so I don't know.
They still out there. E?
Oh, they still out there.
out there?
Like braids.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, leggings
Like
don't
it's
never
like the
go
leggings
out.
the leggings is out there more than anything.
Yeah, they still out there.
They
Oh,
even out there
okay.
more than sundresses right now.
Yes,
I haven't
they're
seen
cool. They're
sundresses
comfortable.
a couple, but the leggings is out there.
Okay.
Mhm.
They out there.
All right, Katie, what's up? It's on you.
All right, so are we ready for Karen's corner?
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Guys, this week. So, Karen's Corner this week. I did a little twist. I didn't do the one we discussed on Thursday, guys. Relax. But I do not know these people, and neither do you. I saw this, and I found it very interesting. Hope you guys do too. At least we're going to have some fun with it. So, it says, my husband had a baby on me a couple of years back with a young girl, and he recently lost his job. So he can't help his baby mama with bills anymore. So he asked me if she and his 2 year old could come and live with us because he won't be able to stay at his baby mama's father. But I don't want her to stay at our house. The baby is welcome. My husband usually stays the weekend at her house to co parent with her, and on the weekends, I stay at my husband's ex boss's house to help him clean. My husband's ex boss wants me to help him clean out his guest room. He say his daughter and grandson are moving in with him for a while because her child's father recently lost his job. She ends it with a dumbfounded face. Now I'm gonna say this so I can have my say and let you guys do whatever you want with it. Number one. she accepted the outside child by staying in the marriage after he got the child on her. So she did accept some things. Number two, she accepted him to co-parent on the weekend by staying with the baby mama. And I mean, why does she not expect him to want to bring her inside their home? Number one, why are we looking dumbfounded about that? And she can plainly see she's sharing her husband. She can plainly see that. So either way, she's going to end up taking care of this lady, apparently, by way of at her father's house by cleaning the room. Because how are they going to continue to co-parent the child? The father said that he don't want him coming there. I suppose he's going to send her over to his ex-boss's house to clean up after the young mother and his 2-year-old while they're over at her crib co-parenting. Lastly, my advice to you
I'm listening. I
is
gotta
to
What?
huh?
everybody's confused on this whole story. First of all, KD, what happened to our original Karen's Corner story? What happened?
Why is this not original? This is okay. This is an issue. Why is this not original?
I mean, what happens? Look at Nell's shirt. First of all, that's what I'm talking about now. Let me bring this
Oh
up.
wow, we really made a shirt for it.
I need to bring this
Really?
KD, what is happening? The first
Yeah.
original Karen's Corner story was a good story, but so why are we not talking about that? That's my first question.
What's wrong with this story?
It's
Why are we
crazy.
complaining about this story?
It's weird. I don't even understand
How is
it.
it weird?
There's no
Okay,
logic.
so y'all don't think y'all okay just because y'all don't like the story, y'all don't think that this scenario could really happen? I mean,
No,
this was really shared.
I believe it's a real story. I
Yeah.
believe it's a real scenario, but it's fucking retarded. They're all dumb. They're all dumb. That's all. They just dumb. Like, what are we doing? Like,
What do
it's too
you
much.
mean? Okay, are we gonna discuss this or not? I
It's a
mean,
lot going
what?
on there.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, a whole
What?
lot going on, and I
What
do
is?
agree with that.
Hold on,
That's a
KD. So,
lot going on.
KD. So, what is the final question?
No, she ended it with the dumbfounded face because she
We
knows
all are
that this
dumbfounded.
is saying
Everybody's dumbfounded
right.
at this point.
Well, if y'all would let me read off my advice to her,
Go
and
ahead.
then maybe you can see where I'm going with this. Because, as I said, situations like this and other situations happen. And the only thing that I think that the young lady needs to do, my only advice is to increase the value of her self worth, and her husband will see her weight in gold. Her husband may not be able to afford her new value, but with her newfound worth, she can afford to shop around for someone who recognizes her value and put it inside their heart vault for safe keeping. So, ladies, we can totally be going through this situation. I'm not going to down this young lady whatsoever. And there's lots of ladies who go through this, Nell, y'all. Lots of ladies. Now, as far as originality, when I get song that's written directly to me, then I will bring the originality. But until then, I see nothing wrong with me cheating a little bit and go and find something interesting.
That was it. That was interesting. That was interesting, KD.
It was for me.
I cannot.
So you, what do you guys think? Y'all don't think that's possible, huh?
This
Well,
sounds
Let
like
me
no,
put it
it's
this way.
possible.
this
It's
sounds like some
possible.
project and shit. This sounds like some project and shit. And I believe it's this. You know, it can happen, but I don't understand the question at the end of the story. I don't understand what advice we can give her or
It's
anything. Like, it's just way too much going on. It's like, what the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing? Like,
it's life, as y'all can say. Life
no,
happens.
it's
But I
not.
So
feel
you don't think all of that could be going on? And like, I mean, I read it so that we can discuss it as to what would you do in that situation. What y'all
KD,
want to bring y'all?
All right. Can we do this? Can we do this?
Yeah.
Then? Can you reread it or break it down in the sections?
I'm not hearing that whole
lost.
story again.
Or
It's
read the
it's
first.
a lot going on. And is
Read
she
the
asking? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Now.
confused. I don't know. Like I'm
Yeah.
literally sitting here like super confused. Help me.
What I'm saying is, it's a
Okay,
lot.
what is confusing about this? My husband had a
KD,
baby on me a couple of years ago.
wait a minute, KD. It's not confusing. There's a lot going on, and it's either you cool with all of this shit going on, or you not.
She cool with
And
it.
it's like she opened the door for like half of this shit. So what's her like? I'm just confused, like how to reverse some shit that was already allowed, like to take place. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it gets confusing.
That's what I'm.
It's like
That's what I'm saying. Isha's not.
Well, as I said, that was why I said number one, she accepted the outside child, so it's in place already. Only thing we can do is give her advice.
No. We're not going to do that because a lot of times there's outside children. So we're not going to say she accepted an outside. That happens all the fucking time.
Yeah, she did accept it.
So that's
Well,
not.
she did accept it.
That's what I'm saying, KD. That's not the main problem here. The main problem here is that she keeps on accepting more shit.
bullshit. Right.
At what point does she stop and say enough's enough and go on about her business? That's what I'm asking.
Well, apparently she's not going to stop.
Then,
well, then she's going to continue to look befuddled,
right?
Like you said, with the.
Well, let me put it this way: what would Ish? What would you advise her to do in this situation?
That's really a difficult thing to even like kind of advise somebody on, because she's opened the floodgates for so much bullshit to come her way. Like the only thing to do is to fucking like disappear and start over, sis. Like you can't even draw back none of this shit. Like he's not going to have any respect for anything, any boundaries that you place up from that point forward. Like it's not going to be any respect for those boundaries, because it's going to be like, I could just do, you let me do whatever. Like I don't know. I don't know what I would tell her. I don't know.
Well, you kind of said what I said when you said,
right.
I'm saying build self-worth. Nell,
Right.
what would you
I wouldn't
tell her
her anything. I only would ask her, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Dumb.
That's the only thing I'm going to say to her. That's it. I'm done. Nell's not saying nothing.
And T,
You're just showing
now, other than saying bye KD, because KD ain't going nowhere right now, what would you tell her?
I would smile at her, because evidently she was a fucking joke. even entertaining, even writing a letter like this and asking for help. If you've started the letter off with my husband fathered a child years ago outside of us, and you still there, that means you accepted it. So you have one or two choices: you stay or you go.
right.
It's that simple. And you chose to stay. Not only did you choose to stay, but you allowed yourself to stay and allowed more stuff to go on. So that must be where you want to be. So you don't really want no one's help. You just want to vent.
Right.
And it's cool. Just say that. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to vent. Because now you make it, now you tell people, okay, they just listen and let you vent, and that be it. Right? Mm-hmm. These type of things right here, when we respond to them, we become the idiots, not them. Because we entertaining something that has no effect on what they're going to do, because you're still there. Right. So us saying,
that's why I say build her, help her, give her words of encouragement. Obviously, this woman is beat down that she don't believe in herself.
At this point, the only words of encouragement is keep doing you, boo boo.
Right.
That's the only words of encouragement, because at the end of the day, her choices were made when she stayed.
Right.
So you saying,
I do agree with that.
You know, it's not him that's the culprit at this point. It's her.
It's her. That's what I was saying.
If you are going to allow this, then that's what you choose to allow.
Right.
And that's okay. Darnell, T, Ish, nor do KD's opinion matter because you made your decision years ago. That's why when people go with what they're going through in their relationships, I offer up nothing but hope it works out. Because at the
Ladies
end of the day,
in the audience,
at the end of
I
the
just
day,
want while Nell is talking, y'all be thinking on this. Would y'all let a woman come into your house and would y'all accept an outside child that was gotten on you?
Who's letting a whole
Okay,
woman,
Nell.
who's letting a whole woman come live with you? Like, who's doing it?
Who's
No.
people
I know
going
I never. Well, my
they-
thing is
people are going-
outside child too.
people are going to say
Wait a
no
minute,
because it's the morally
No, if
moral thing to do, to say no. But people are going to do what they want to do. They show that every day. Every day, people show it every day. People's going to say, no, I wouldn't let another woman come live. No, I wouldn't let this happen. No, I wouldn't let this. No, this was not going to happen in my house. But for the most part, that shit do.
Wait a minute.
how
Well,
And he said she's not even accepting the baby.
well that was gonna be my next question. Would you accept the baby if he got that baby while y'all were married? Would you accept the child?
That's not her baby to accept. It's
No.
his and the other girl's baby. Why do I gotta accept the baby that I didn't make?
No, people accept
Well,
babies.
they mean as far as accepting the child, staying in the marriage,
in the
accepting
marriage
child.
and working through the
Yeah.
Stay
infidelity.
in the marriage by saying my husband fathered a child years ago.
People do that all the time.
She's staying.
No, I would leave. No, I would leave. If I knew
It's because
that
you.
the child was counting on me, I would leave because you got a whole new family now.
That's
You
because
don't.
you.
There's nothing there for me.
So
You
are we?
Huh?
So
You
my question.
cold-hearted. That's why, KD. You cold-hearted, KD. That's why.
So my question
I'm
is,
not cold hearted.
are we? So my question now is, that's why I said I was befuddled, because are we trying to rewrite history for her and say what she should have done, or are we literally offering up are we giving advice? Because I don't know which way to go with this. Because you're saying
Well, like I said, I ended with giving some advice.
the
Hold on.
advice is
Hold on, KD. So you're in a marriage with somebody, and y'all have a situationship or whatever. Y'all might have, split for at a time, or it might have just been a one night stand. He might have had a one night stand and got somebody pregnant. You're automatically leaving him.
Now, if we had separated, and it got he got the child within the separation time, then probably not. Probably not. But it would
all right.
still be
So
a consideration.
So
remember when
hold on now. So even if he had a one night stand, you're leaving him.
If a child was involved,
so a child don't gotta be involved for him to have so if a child never was involved, he had a one night stand, you leaving? He's still
well, no, not necessarily. No,
So you accepted
no.
what you
But with a child involved, then that's a whole nother story. If it was just a one night stand, no, I wouldn't.
KD, do you love him?
Hmm?
Do you love him?
Of course.
Then why
Yes. I would only leave if a child. I said if a child was
If a
involved, I
child.
would.
That's what
Because
I'm
there is no room for me then.
how is there no room for you?
There's no room for me and that child and that child's mama.
It's
Mm-mm.
a child, KD. He's not with the mom.
You're gonna always have a relationship with the mama in some form.
That's not true, KD. I haven't spoken to my
Yes,
child
it is true.
in fucking years. What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't
You're gonna
spoken.
have some kind of contact with that baby mama.
But are we
I
not
don't have
mature enough
any-
to understand that
I don't have any
there's
contact, KD. I
That
don't have
mean
any
that a person got to be with the person because they got contact with the person.
Right.
That don't necessarily mean that.
Well, once they get older, you may not, but when that child is younger, of younger years, that child have to go to the doctor. That child get very sick. You're gonna have to
KD.
go. When the child is your son's age, then no, you don't have to have
So
contact.
that mean
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. KD, when my daughter was a baby, I just took her to the doctor. I didn't have to talk to her mom.
Or even if
So
you do talk to
you didn't never contact the mother.
but even if you do talk to the parent, what does that matter?
Hold on now. Go ahead, KD. What's your question?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, KD. What's your question?
Say what now?
I said, what's your question?
Was my question?
Yeah. I said I took my daughter to the doctor without talking to her mom. You know, what's your question?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you have the circumstances where you have great fathers like you, and you have those rare circumstances where you do not have to have contact with the baby mama. Now, if he already got the child and we meet, I have no problem with that. No, this is only, understand me well. This is only if you
Yeah,
have
but
cheated
that's
on me and
yes.
brought a child into the
What I'm
mix.
trying to ask, do you understand that things happen? And when you love somebody, you love them. You don't just be like, no, I'm out because it's a baby here. Like, no.
You ever love from afar?
KD, this is your husband. What are you talking about? This isn't a friend. This
I
isn't
don't
a
care.
I'm
He
friend.
wouldn't
not.
have got a baby on me.
But do you
Uh-uh.
know what's
You
being
took the baby.
do y'all know what's being lost in translation in
Right.
this? She allowed
Wow.
him to go stay on the weekend.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
You
She
perpetu-
allowed that.
you perpetuated the behavior. So you accept what comes with that.
That's right. And that's why I say I never would have accepted it
You
from
go into
first get go.
Walmart, you go in there for some batteries, you walk out with everything but batteries, you take that on the chin. You know what you was doing?
Mhm.
This is what I'm
You
talking.
let this man stay with this woman on the
This is what I'm
weekend.
talking about,
He
right?
fucking her. He ain't just sitting in there braiding her hair or greasing her scalp.
The child becomes a part of your life, KD. Just like Camille said.
Exactly.
Yes.
And look, I'm not blaming that child. I'm not married to that child. I'm just moving on out the way so that they can have a happier family.
But KD, why
What
That's
didn't
if
you
all.
move out the
I
way?
just removed
But
myself.
But this the
yeah,
thing. Did you
what if
remove
they got a
yourself?
family? What
they
if
But
they
did
not
you
might not
remove
be a
yourself?
family.
Was you removing yourself when you allow him or her or me to stay out on the weekend? If you
No, I never
if
would
you
have
allowed
allowed
yourself,
that. I never would have, it never would have got that far with me.
no,
No,
no.
no.
Yeah, that's
We plan
crazy.
this. We plan to let her out. We plan to let her out. So
Hold on, no. Let's stay in the regular conversation. So
no,
in
that's
the
the regular conversation. She
hold
allowed him to stay out on the weekend.
on. Forget the weekend shit. I want to forget the weekend shit. I'm asking KD. He don't want to be with this girl.
Yeah.
So you still leaving him?
Yeah, well, hell, you want to be with her long enough to get a baby?
KD,
I
that
mean,
can happen.
I wouldn't
That's
care.
just
I would
sex.
not care what he wanted to do.
That's just sex, KD. That can happen in one
It
night.
ain't just sex when a baby was made.
KD, you can have
That's a whole 18-year situation.
you can have sex in one night, right? And have a baby, right?
hmm That's
So
right. But the consequences of a baby with me is gonna, like I say, I will exit the situation
So
I
and be
told
one
you
less
would
problem
allow your
for
mate to
I
cheat.
thought KD was cold hearted.
You would allow
him.
your mate to cheat. You allow your mate to cheat and take them back. But the moment a baby is comes out of that cheating, you go.
I'm not allowed to cheating in the first get go. Not knowingly, I'm not.
But you said you would forgive it and
No,
stay there.
that's if
Once
we
the
were
baby,
separated. If we were separated at the time and he happened to get a baby while we were going through separation. But if we never separated, ain't no you sleeping around and you had to like one day come to me and tell me, well, I got something to tell you. I slept with somebody and now I have a baby.
so
I'm
you're
just gonna
not
be
dating.
straight up with mine.
So you're not dating
It's a
nobody
wrap.
with a child. Would you
Huh?
date anybody with a child?
Oh yeah.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
I mean yes.
It's not the same thing.
No, because that child wasn't because you didn't get it while we were together.
But you said that they got a relationship with the baby mother. The person that's with you before you and has a child before you don't have that relationship with that baby mom because they was before you.
No, no. That's That's expected, Nell. That is expected and accepted. I saw that before I went in, and I accepted that. That's expected.
All right, but if y'all
But
separate and a baby comes out of it, and then y'all reconcile and get back, how is that not the same thing?
because if you accept it, then yeah, you're going to be accepting the baby's mother. Now, how that's the same thing, again, if you got the baby on me and we were not separated, deception, number one. And then number two, you brought a child, a whole child into it, another whole family in my book. Now, if you got it, if we were broken up and you went out and did your thing, whatever, and you got a child, and I accept that child, then I am accepting the child's parent too. I have to be adult about that and accept that if I decide to accept that, then yes, I am accepting the child's parent.
Hold on now. I'm
Whoa,
not
whoa.
asking y'all. Hold on now. I'm not asking y'all to allow somebody to cheat. I'm saying to y'all that when you love somebody, sometimes things happen and then you still stay together. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't understand how y'all not understanding this.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying, T.
I,
You
I,
you
I
get
just don't.
you work through it.
I just don't understand. Also, what I'm having a hard time digesting is where is any of the fault placed on her? She has to be held accountable as well, and we can't glaze over the fact that he did this, and she's the she's the innocent culprit when she was allowing it to happen. And the only reason why she's almost saying anything, it seems like, is because a child was born out of that, and it's not just exclusively him and her no more. Is this other party that's involved in the situation. And that's the only reason why it seemed like she's speaking up or asking or even putting it out there is, man, I allowed this to happen, but all right, a baby came. So what now?
Well, no, her thing is she's speaking up now because he want to bring the lady in to live with them. That's the only reason she's speaking up because she
So
was
it
accepting the fact that
but
he was
why
going
is she
over the
questioning why
co-parent.
is she posing questions to people? If she don't like it, then go.
Mm-hmm.
So she's saying, I don't
Hmm.
like it. So why is she saying, well, what should I do? You asking the peanut gallery for information that's based on what's going on in your home. Either you going to allow it or you're not.
Exactly, which is what T and I sitting up here arguing about now. He called me cold-hearted. It's just something I would not. I don't. And I'm gonna say you can never 100% say what will happen when you're in
I'm
that
Right.
situation.
All
saying
right.
I'm saying you're cold-hearted, Katie, because you're not looking at the total situation. You're saying, well, he had a baby with her. He gonna be with her. No, that don't equal that he's gonna be with her just because they had a baby.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mean that.
No, you're gonna always have to have some type of contact. You're gonna
No,
have to
you don't.
always.
No, you
Okay,
don't.
I think you would. Now, if
Katie,
the parents,
Katie, this is what
huh?
I'm trying to tell you is that since my daughter's been a baby, me and her mom have had like zero to no contact at all. You
Wow,
don't do that.
that's a different one right there, T.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see that happening. And in your case, again, if the child has got on me, don't ask me why, but it's a difference to me. It's a different type of deceit to me. If you're laying up in bed with me every night, and the whole time you've been out here screwing Sally, Jesse, or whoever,
Raphael.
and I did not catch on to it. Okay, well then you were good enough that I didn't catch you. But if you get caught by way of a baby, and I have to get that news, like what? A baby? Uh, Looking at it from my point of view right now, like I said, you can never 100% say what you would
I
do,
hear,
but
I
just
hear you, Katie. I hear you, Katie, and I see people in the chat saying cheating is a deal breaker, and I'm calling bullshit. That's all. I'm calling bullshit. That's not true.
Bullshit.
The people in the chat saying what, T?
They
Let's
saying that
answer this question right here. Let's answer this question right here. What if the tables were turned and a woman comes up pregnant? Would you guys accept the baby and stay? Yeah. If I love her
I've been
enough,
That's a
with
good
girls after
turn.
they got pregnant.
if that's where I want to be,
Yeah.
and I choose to accept
Somebody
it,
you love them. I keep
I'm gonna
telling you.
accept
No, I keep telling you. They always
So,
talk about
so
us.
y'all gonna say
They
if
look
y'all got
hard.
somebody already and she get pregnant by somebody, y'all gonna accept that.
If I choose to
Hey,
stay,
I've been with
then I'm
girls.
accept.
I've been with girls who gotten pregnant by somebody else, and I still was messing with them after that. I'm not cold-hearted. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
But
I
you
fuck
did
with
not
you. I
have
fuck with you.
a true relationship with them, obviously, not like a bonded relationship.
What does that
Look,
Right.
I'm
matter?
gonna say
So,
this, right? We
mhm.
all can sit here and we can all sit here and we can all be hypothetical about our answer, our response. Until you place in that situation, you never know what you're going to do until it hits you. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna always say I don't know what I would do unless I was placed into that situation. Because we all can say we would leave. We always say with this. But in the grand scheme of things, when your feelings are involved with for somebody, it ain't as easy to just pick up and go. Your feelings might be hurt, you might be mad at them or whatever, but walking away from a person that you truly are in love with is the hardest thing to do, regardless if they did something you liked or did not like. So as much as we can say, "Oh, I'm leaving," I'm not. Don't be so quick to say what you want to do, because in
And
the
I
grand,
agree, it's gonna hurt, but it will hurt me just as much knowing what you did. So I'm gonna hurt either way. It's just picking and choosing to hurt in my book.
okay, everybody's answer is different. Everybody's experience
Mhm.
different. That's why I try not to offer up my opinions when it comes to people's relationship, because at the end of the day, you know what's going to wind up happening. She's going to stay. And we're gonna be like, oh, she dumb and this, that, and the third. We're gonna offer up our opinion. It's gonna be something totally different than what she was talking about or thinking, and we become now the bad guy. I don't do that. Your relationship is your relationship. If it works for you, if it doesn't, it doesn't. As long as somebody ain't hurt, getting beat up, stabbed, or killed, I stay out of it. That's why I said I'm. That's why when she was posing when you were saying what should she do when she was this. If she allowed it to happen that long, did she think what the outcome was going to be in her favor? It really was. He wanted to be with her, but he just wanted to move the child's mother in the house because she allowed it. He only seeing how far he can go with it.
Shout out to Renee. I approve of this message.
Yeah, she.
Yes.
It's hard to walk away from somebody you love. It's crazy as what they did
And
is
I've seen a
crazy.
lot of people accept.
Because it's all
I've seen a lot
about
of people accept.
your tolerance and your threshold and what you can, you know, accept in your relationships and love is man, it's something else. Because you just can't turn it on and off sometimes for certain people.
Mhm.
You love a person regardless if you getting what you want or you're not, right? Um the ultimate sign of love is when adversities and challenges come, how you face them together. If that comes and you're able to maneuver through that and still find love in that situation and come out of it to where you feel comfortable enough to stay, that's what you do. That's what you do.
Mhm.
I'm not quick to tell nobody to leave because evidently that's where
Right.
you want to be. Because people know when they had enough. People know when it's time to go. People know when it is. So when you've made your mind up yourself, it's like an addict. You can't tell a person that has an addiction to something to stop. Only they know when they've reached their breaking point. And the moment they have is the moment they have this epiphany to say, I've had enough. I'm done. And you can't get mad at them. We can't have an opinion about it. We gotta be like, okay, can we make it better? Can we change it? Can we do something different? And can we make it better? And if they are allowing you to, then it is. And if they not, then they not. But all this, he wrong, she wrong, they wrong, but they right for each other because they still there. Plus, we gotta stop beating up on the men all the time. These letters be crazy to me. It be all the time. When we gonna read a letter,
Katie, you gotta
where
have
we
a
gonna read a
woman
letter? Where I want a letter. I want to see a letter once in my lifetime where somebody said we had a fucked up. We began great. We had a fucked up middle, but now we've been rocking. We've been rocking so strong. We figured it out.
Yeah, I
We
do want a positive
grew
level. I would
up.
like a positive level like that.
We grew
Because
up.
I
We
want to see happy
pushed
endings. I don't
aside.
like seeing stuff like this. I want to see happy endings.
We got a lot of happy endings. We got a lot of happy endings, but that don't sell. That ain't the pretty letter. That ain't the ugly letter. That's the comfortable letter. That's corny letter. We need to get back to the letters that give us hope. Because there's hope out all around us that say it may have started out good. Somewhere in the middle it kind of got sticky and rocky. But we was able to pave the way for our future to be bright. And now we can show the world what it looks like to go through some shit, but still be able to coexist to the point where we now back and better than what we were. I like them kind of letters. I need them kind of letters.
So, Katie, what you got to do for the next one, right?
Stick to what we talked about on Thursday.
Yeah. What happened
Well,
to that?
no. On the next one, I'll just let them send me a letter. How about that?
That what?
Have to read something that they want.
I'm gonna read a letter next time. I'm gonna come to your corner. I'm gonna come to your corner, and I'm gonna start selling my product on your corner.
Do that.
All right. But I got a
Do
question,
that.
right? Since we on that tip, I posed this question in a group earlier to my compadres here. Would you rather be loved or respected? And that's a great topic in regards to what we talked about in Karen's corner. Would you rather be loved or respected? And this is for the panel and also for the comments as well. Would you rather be loved or respected?
See, you go first.
I'm done talking for tonight, man. I don't like false narratives.
So you
Oh,
gonna really sit
shit.
up there and pout? Oh my goodness!
I don't do that, man.
So you're
I
gonna sit up
I,
there and pout because it wasn't
I,
what you wanted
I hate
to hear.
No, because I hate that narrative that you painted. That just because you got somebody pregnant, that's your family. They'll go be with her. What the fuck? That's not real life.
It's not real life.
It's not real life. I hate
Real in
that
my
fucking talk.
world.
Let me stay real in your world, Katie.
It's real in my world. And again, you never know until you actually in that
Are in it.
situation. That is just my quick go-to answer. Because I see myself because again, I'm gonna hurt either way. I'm gonna hurt when I get the news of the child. I'm gonna hurt if I go with the child. That hurt could resurface. If I go, I'm gonna hurt one big time and be through with it and forget about it.
So you would rather lose your man or your husband than to work it out. That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Okay.
in my immediate eyesight, there's nothing to work out.
Okay. That's all I want to know. Okay. Shout out to all the single people.
Well, y'all know my answer from the chat. Definitely respect for me. Um, you know, Love can be so many things to so many people, different people. You know what I mean? It's different for every person. So if you respect me, then I feel like that is the center of everything. And then loyalty, love, and all of that stuff will flourish from that respect. So it's respect for me.
Well, I tried to get both, but they wouldn't let me, so I went with respect. Because it's like each say, with respect, that's going to pave the way for something to go right. Either you're going to respect me enough to love me, or you're going to respect me enough to leave me. But either way, it's going to lead to a good path if you got that respect.
I want to be loved. That's my Achilles heel, love. I feel like I get enough of it. Um, respect, again, is going to be based upon what somebody thinks respect is to them. And also love is too. But that's when you have an understanding of what love looks like for you and you're able to communicate that effectively to somebody saying, yo, this is what love means to me. This is how love feels to me. And telling the person that, that's what I want. I want to be loved because respect is going wane. What happens if the person that's supposed to quote unquote love me disrespect me? Like you said, Katie, and bring a baby home. Does that mean they love me no less because they disrespected me? Or what if the person that loves me curse me out or put their hands on me and they disrespect me? Could that mean that they don't love me no more? No, not necessarily. So for me, it all constitutes and all goes back to love. When you love something, you cherish it enough to want to see it grow and be better and be the best it can be, and what I mean, be long, have longevity. Because what happens if me and you beefing? We ain't got the same respect that we once had. But do the love mean it's gone? Nah. So love looks like a lot. Love to me feels a lot. It means a lot to me. It didn't just, a few words or somebody saying I love you. It's a feeling that is an uncontrollable feeling that only you can feel when it's delivered to you the way you want it to be.
Hmm.
I don't think people know what real love is. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Seeing his back, got him in his back, Katie. What?
Mm.
That's it.
So you said
Yo,
that's it.
thank you.
That's all.
We had a great
Dang,
show.
T, what you doing? Taking something.
Yeah, he drinking.
I
He
started your head to hurting with that.
took a swig of that.
He's drinking from a canister. He said,
Um,
I can't.
something that pulled at my heartstrings last night in the day, and I know this is going to have the support of us all, but the trailer for um the new trailer came out for the movie Black Panther, and it's called Wakanda Forever, and it shows Chadwick Boseman's character, the Black Panther, being memorialized, um, and that just goes back and reinforces, um, to me, love is key because we never know when our loved ones is not going to be here for us to cherish them anymore. Um, and our loved ones play such an important part in our life to where we sometimes we can't even fathom the idea of not having them, especially when we have them. So I say it to say, as much as we can respect somebody, as much as we can cherish them, it's much more better to love them because we never know when our time or their time will expire, and we won't have the opportunities to be in their presence or they're in our presence. So take the time to flush down the bullshit, the negativity, the unnecessary arguments, the unnecessary dramas. Even if you have them, make amends immediately and don't let them fester, because those type of things could really be the detriment to your existence without them here. I know I talk to people all the time who've lost their parents or lost a spouse or even a sibling, And I God has blessed me with both my parents, all 13 of my siblings, and all of my friends except one. And just the thought of just even not being around them, or them not around me, reinforces the idea of life is too important to worry about frivolous things that we can change. Because somebody not treating us right could be a simple conversation, a better understanding, or it could be simple, walking away. Right? So again, just wanted to reinforce those things that we talk about often. I know we talk about a number of different topics here, and we have a divide sometimes where it's either the man's fault or the female's fault, depending on who you talk to. But the underlying topic is always, and it always should be, how do we come back to being one, regardless of if somebody did us wrong or not? How do we make amends? How do we fix our problems? And how do we go forward with the ones that we love? It's a reason why we were in each other's lives. It wasn't just for a season. It wasn't just for a reason. It totally was for love. So how do we get that back, right? As I talk about on the show a lot, Thursdays for me, as I talk to the three of my crew, it's therapeutic for me. As this Thursday, just to be transparent, I told him when I first came on, I told him I was in my bag. And what does that mean? I was just in my feelings, just because I had so many different emotions running through my head. My mental health wasn't at its best, but just being able to talk things out, just being able to lay things out, hearing different topics, hearing different points of views, laughing and joking, that brought me back to a more sane mental place. Sundays do the same things for me. I know y'all hear me talking a lot about different things, expressing my emotions, laughing, joking. But for me, this is therapeutic because it just wraps whatever I was going through that day, that week, possibly even that month, and just brings it back to it, even kill, because we're able to have laughter. Some people say you should go sit on the couch and talk to a therapist. And for me, that doesn't work, because I'm talking to someone who doesn't know me, who's looking for my copay, only to tell me, after I told them what I was going through, to paraphrase exactly what I said to them, to make it sound like they were listening, only for them to say, "Oh, well, you should try this." Never really offering many suggestions, just a way of sitting down on the couch and giving them my hard-earned money. But when we come on forums like this, it actually allows you to internalize things that you are doing on a daily, monthly, or weekly and monthly basis, and saying, "Am I living the way I say that I want to?" I'm a big proponent of being transparent. I tell you all the time, my attitude is funky. Shit stinks. But there's no way in hell do I let that be the end all be all. I'm working on that every day. So thank you to all of our castmates. Thank you to all our fans. Thank you to all our supporters. Because believe it or not, you're all our therapists. Thank you. I think I owe you a couple dollars, a couple co-pays, but we'll talk about that later. Ladies, any departing words as we put a bow on episode 89 and starting to go into week 90? 10 more shows, 11 more shows until... Actually, no, 10 more shows until 100. What we got going on?
That's exciting. It's
Close.
exciting. Yes, yes, yes.
We are close. Y'all, Nell keep on making the shirts by KD, but I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. They ain't getting rid of me.
I know that's right.
Nah, by KD is not trying to get rid of you. It's like, KD, what? That's all. It'd be like, what? You be hitting me with the... You're like, what? It ain't trying to... We're not trying to get rid of you. Irreplaceable. And you are somebody who can't be replicated, duplicated, made again. Couldn't replace you. Couldn't do nothing. But it's just a way of lightening the mood, right? You gotta have fun. You gotta have
Well,
fun.
that's all of us. None of us can be replaced on here. I don't think our audience would allow it.
No. But sometimes you gotta be able to laugh at yourself
Mhm.
and be able to be joking with
Mm-hmm.
people to know it's just fun. It's all fun. It's all
So,
fun.
yes, it's definitely good
Yeah.
times. Good
Y'all have a
times,
great
therapeutic
week.
times.
Uh-huh. And have a great week. And just go back to the affirmation words that I said. If
Mhm.
you're going through a storm, keep trudging on. Don't stop. Don't pull over. Keep on going.
Yeah.
You'll be able to look back one day
Mhm.
and say, I made it.
We got
Yep.
Buy Kitty shirts going on sale as a Monday, coming in sizes and
I want
colors.
all of the I want all of the
Oh
money.
God, that's
I
how
want
to say
all of the
she's.
money. If you're gonna sell some, I want all of the money.
I was
The
about to say she
proceeds,
should
the
get the
I'm
pro,
cut.
suing.
the proceeds for the Buy Kitty shirts is gonna go to my man with the baby. It's gonna be helping him buy Pampers and formula.
Now buy now. How about that? Buy now.
Yeah, buy nail. You got
Love,
that right. Buy nail.
Oh, yes, but yes. Make sure
nah,
everyone has
we
a
not gonna do that.
wonderful
We not
week.
gonna do that. We not gonna say that. Men think cheating is no biggie. That's not real. That's not real. The men do think cheating is a big deal. We think cheating is a big deal, just like women think cheating is a big deal. We don't take that lightly. We don't say, "Oh, we cheated, so get over it." No, it's not that.
All right, well, guys,
Oh,
y'all know
yes.
Norma Ray gotta get it in the morning. I got to
Mm-hmm.
get my braids in. So
Yeah,
Norma Ray got to get
yeah.
it in the morning. And
I was again confused. What was the braid work about? Like, help me understand what the braids back looking like Cleo was about.
because where I work, your hair just have to be down. You don't want all that stuff getting in it.
Okay.
So
I
I
thought you was
just
about
braided
to
it
set it
back.
off. Like,
I'm about to set it off.
you couldn't put a little
I was
cap on
like,
your head.
listen, I was like,
I,
maybe,
I
because
I do set it off on that line. I do set it off on that line. But
It
no,
was
it's a
given.
whole lot cooler. So I just braid it up and don't have to worry about it in the morning. That's one less thing I don't have to worry about doing.
Don't forget, y'all see what's on the ticker right here. Raw Honey. Follow Raw Honey on all platforms, social media.
yes.
Right there. That's the website if you wanted to get yourself some pleasurable toys. If you wanted to get yourself some
Mm-hmm.
things that you can enjoy with your mate or even rocking solo. Raw Honey is the place to be. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Also, um, follow the kid. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is my Instagram. I got it going on there. It's a little this, a little that. Follow all our platforms, Raw Honey, Karen on the Move, Telemate Kicks every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And also Karen on the Move, Karen D's Corner, Karen. Karen always got
Karen
something.
D on the move.
The
Go
move.
over and subscribe. I need about 300 more subscribers, y'all. Karen D on the move. All spaces. Go over and help a sister out.
Yes.
Also, don't forget about the Uncensored Minds memberships. The memberships is definitely popping. Get exclusive content. Ish and T have their weekly show highlighting the week's events on P Valley. You know what I mean? You're talking about they talk about everything under the sun on there. You got me and T on Wednesdays, tell them make kicks. You know what I mean? Also, pretty soon we will be bringing some exclusive content on some one-on-one content where we will each one of us, the four of us, will be interviewed and we'll be divulging a lot of ourselves. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait
Yeah.
for that candid sit down interview, with someone and just letting loose. So be on the lookout for that. Got some exclusive content
Okay.
coming.
Oh, now, may I share something with the audience since you said interview?
By all means.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share with you. I kind of forget it, but part of Hollywood Magazine, which is an international magazine. I was chosen to do for them to do an interview. I have a two-page layout in there. It's a digital magazine as well as hard copy magazine. So
It's
if
going
you
out.
all would just please, excuse me,
I ain't say nothing.
okay. If you would just please go over Hearts of Hollywood magazine and just check it out. Where again, they did a full layout. It was done last year. I've forgotten what I said, but the only thing I can say is it brought tears to my eyes as I was writing it. So it took you pretty deep. So go on over, take a look at it. It's Karen D. Neal and Hearts of Hollywood magazine.
Okay.
That's dope, Karen. That's great.
Dope. Karen.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm definitely going to check that out. Keep it
Congratulations on
coming. Congratulations.
congratulations on a Playboy spread. Fredericks of Hollywood. Um, she got real candid in the interview. Her coming out
You read
party,
it now.
her coming out party, very candid. You know what I mean? We support our
What
people out
coming
here.
up party? He didn't read it, y'all.
You think I didn't? Congratulations on the
Oh,
on the new layout. So we thank you for coming out. Your show. That's it, folks. That's the show, episode 89. Don't forget to catch us each Sunday at 9 p.m. for all kind of craziness, Uncensored Minds. We've got full merchandise for you to get. If you haven't gotten it, please get it. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. You got Telemade Kicks, which features me, myself, NT. Great information on there, great content. A lot of y'all on this forum comes on over there as well, so we appreciate that. We got Raw Honey doing this thing. We got Karen on the move doing her thing. We all making moves. So congratulations to everybody. Have a great week. Be vigilant. Be safe.
Okay.
Be cool. Drink your waters. That's it. Stop mouth bashing too.
Peace.
Bad for your health. We out.
We out.